Man, it's a nice day. So we got our our new load's coming in.
A new important message has arrived.
Everything's coming in.
A new message has arrived. A new message has arrived. A new message has arrived. A new message has arrived.
So we've been done. It took an hour and 11 minutes. And
Attention, a new important message has arrived.
I put in my
Attention, a new important message has arrived.
I put in my empty call like 15 minutes ago, and we've got our next load. We're picking up in New Jersey, in Delaware, New Jersey. I don't know where that's at. I have to look it up. It's 50 miles from here, and we are going to Carrollton, Texas, which is basically the Dallas suburb area. So we got to get there Friday. So pretty good run, 1,400 plus miles. I got like 6 hours left on my clock for today. This is gonna be a tarp load. We'll have to see how far I get tonight. Anyway, I'm gonna finish this and we'll get rolling. Later. here on my 30-minute break here in Glade Spring, Virginia. I picked this load up in New Jersey yesterday. It is Wednesday. I only drove about 60 miles yesterday. I didn't have a whole lot on my clock. I had about 3 hours left, actually, but it was getting late. And I was getting close to Baltimore, and I didn't really want to waste my time trying to get through Baltimore. So instead of wasting those hours, I shut down just before Baltimore last night, about 4:35 o'clock. And then I got up this morning and started rolling about a little after 3:30. We only have about maybe 2 to 3 more hours to go. We're almost into Tennessee right now. We're 29 miles away. This load is from one end to the other. I mean, it is right there. Right there. I cut my ear yesterday. Had a bungee snapped on me, caught me in the ear. So it was a little bloody for a while there. But anyway, this thing is all the way right to there. I had to put all my dunnage underneath here. And it was a preloaded trailer. So when I got there, the trailer was out back. It was pretty easy actually. I threw 12 straps, three tarps. They asked me to put my trailer in one of the bays, which I did. I thought I'd tell you a little story. So my very first load with Melton was at the end of August. I started with them mid-August, went through the training. I didn't go on a trainer's truck because I already had 10 months over-the-road experience. So with Melton, if you have over-the-road experience, you don't go on a trainer's truck. You go through orientation, and then once you're done with orientation, you get your own truck. So orientation was done on that Monday, and it was the Monday before Labor Day weekend. And they didn't on Tuesday, they didn't assign me a truck out of Tulsa. I don't know why they do some stuff like that, but anyway, I spent the whole day sitting there in Tulsa waiting for a truck. And like 4 or 5 o'clock in the afternoon, they said, hey, we got you a truck, but it's at our Massery terminal. We're going to rent you a car, and you're going to drive up there and get it. And you'll get on that truck, and you'll start doing loads. And they sent me with 2 other drivers. One guy was in my orientation, another guy had gotten off his trainer truck, and the 3 of us loaded up a van, and we went up to Massery, got there. We split the shifts and got up there Wednesday morning, like 5 o'clock, the hotel, spent the night, slept in, got up Thursday morning. No, I'm sorry, got up Wednesday morning. And they assigned me a truck. They assigned us all trucks and a trailer, and they said Thursday you'll get your first load. So went over to Walmart, got food on the truck, got my truck all arranged how I wanted it, and they gave me my very first load was a 2-stop pickup, and I had never done 2 stops of anything. So I had to go to Cleveland. I think that's about 160 miles from there. I can't remember. Pick up the first one. And I was nervous about it. I really was nervous about it. And so the guy brings it out. He goes, where do you want it? I was like, I don't know, on the trailer somewhere. And so put these panels on it. Basically what it was those panels up for reefers and vans and stuff like that. And so they were laying flat like this. And it had to be tarped, and it was windy. Oh my gosh, it was windy. And so I remember that load. I overstrapped it, and I'll never forget, I pulled the tarp out, put it on that load, and the wind blew it right out into the road. Had to get down, roll it back up. It took me forever. Terrible. My first load was terrible. And my appointment, I had to be at the second one before 2 o'clock. Well, by the time I got done with everything, I wasn't gonna make it. It was like 1:30, and I was like, I don't know, 45 minutes away or something like that. So my DM said, okay, you're gonna go first thing Friday morning and then pick it up. So I go over there, and I get there, and they load the rest of it on there, and it was like 15 pallets. And I just remember I used 18, I think I used 20 straps and 2 ratcheters and 3 tarps, and man, it took me forever to do both loads. And so basically I was coming to, there's a utility trailer literally right over there, right behind us over there, a half a block from here is where I was delivering. And by the time I got here on Friday, they shut down early for the holiday. So I could not unload. And of course, the holiday's Monday. So literally I sat here at this Petro from Friday afternoon until Tuesday morning at 7 o'clock. And this is where I hung out with my very first load with Melton, was right here at this Petro. Now, there's an Econo Lodge hotel right there as well. And I got a hotel room. I spent 3 days in the hotel. And Damascus is 12 miles that way. And I got an Uber one day, and I Ubered over there, and they have bike trails over there. I got a bike shop. I rented a bike, and they got really cool trails over there in Damascus. And so I rode bikes all day, one day, and then Ubered back to the hotel and stayed at the hotel. And then on Monday afternoon, I came back to the truck, slept in the truck, drove over there, literally. I mean, it's a half a block. It got unloaded. But that was my first experience with flatbed, and I totally messed it up all the way. So anyway, don't worry about how it goes when you first start this. They don't expect you to have it down perfect. You just learn from it and move on. But I had 10 months experience over the road. That's how I got my CDL. If you guys would like to know how and who I got my CDL through, I could tell you another story. Put that down in the comments and let me know if that's something you might want to know. Anyway, I'm going to finish up my 30 and we'll get out of here. Later!